know, it's not bad enough that you're already a cop, but now they gotta make you commissioner. Interesting. In fact, you already got the comment I made on your video, Mustachio, with the good news that Indy told you. And I often wonder, I really do wonder, what's gonna happen to those boys you sent here? You think they're all gonna make it out alive? Okay, look. Here's the thing, Mustachio. You want to look like the good guy, okay? You downplay all your negatives and your cons. You only bring out the pros. That's natural. That's what anybody would want to do, is bring out the naturals and pros to themselves. But you know what? I've got a franchise playing against me, and these ugly looking scars on my face, which, mind you, Tiffany actually finds attractive. But, the point is, there's a bad side to Mustachio. And you might be able to fool your viewers, or, Indy, or, anybody. Maybe not Indy. I don't think anything gets by Indy. But, nonetheless, there is a negative downside to you. You're downplaying it like a hero. This heroic music that plays in your videos. I'm not afraid to say I'm a bad guy sometimes. I'm not afraid to say that, because you know what? Everybody is a bad guy in their own ways. Let me bring an interesting perspective to your world. I'm not naturally a killer. In fact, it was the movies that made it that way. That's what made people fear me the most. In actuality, I'm a real nice guy. But to you, I've been a threat for a long time, and it all stems back to high school. Back to the days that you were jealous of me, walking around with Tiff under one arm, not being able to get a pair of legs. You never were me, but you always wanted to be me. Don't deny it. Admit it. Just confess this one thing, Mustachio. You wanted to be like the Chuck. You wanted the attention that I got. That's what this is all from. The future holds a lot of dark secrets, but so does the past. The present as well. And I'm telling you right now, you send any of those boys under my roof, some of them aren't going to make it out. The thing is, Mustachio, I think you underestimate my intelligence a little too much. Too much that it's kind of annoying. And I don't want to have to disprove you every time by taking a cop's life. I really don't think that it's necessary. But you push for it. And it bothers me to an extent that you would be so careless as to risk somebody's life to try to disprove something. It sickens me, actually. So what is this? Who is the real bad guy, Mustachio? Who's the real killer here? Is it the man who's been trying to just live his life? Or is it the man or puppet who's willing to sacrifice lives just to try and take me down? Why would you do that? You sicken me, Mustachio. You and the rest of your corruption sickens me. And you know what? You're the reason why the world is the way it is. Because there's so many people like you out there in the world that are so careless as to do things like that. You know what? What about your semi-perfect life? Before all this beef went down, Your life was something different, wasn't it? You didn't have to worry about being defeated because you stood for something. You stood for something that nobody else really stood for. And look at me. What am I? I'm an horror icon. That's what people look at me as. I never had to worry about anybody messing with me because they were too afraid to come around me. But you were supposed to be a hero. I don't see you as a hero no more. You're a symbol of disgust now, Mustachio. And you know what? Don't even try to throw this back on me. The truth will be told. I will admit to people that I have maimed and hurt lots in my past. And why? Because they had the guts to try and challenge me. So go ahead, sue me. Take me on for all I care, Mr. Commissioner. You are the symbol of corruption. Look at me. I may be the ugliest thing you ever see in your life. But you know what? I have a wife who adores me. People who adore me. Because for one, I am a real good guy. And second, well, I'm cute. At least I've been told. So you know what? I don't need your approval. I don't need anybody else's approval to know who I am on the inside and outside. You know what? I already know the concept of me now. So much that you're unaware of that it's not even funny. So yes, it will be an honor taking you on in the battlefield, Mustachio. But just know that if somebody's gonna see you for what you really are, it's me. And you can go ahead and start coming back on me with all this stuff about how I'm a liar and how I did this and did that. You know what? Let's just face facts. What is the truth? The truth is, without a doubt, you cannot cross the line without a speck of blood on your own hands. And you know that, Mustachio. Not to get too deep on you, but it's time somebody was able to say what I had to say to you. So take time to think about that before you respond. I gotta go attend to something important and set something up for you in case your boys decide to crash my party. Without a doubt, I will do this battle with honor. And the winner? We'll see about that. But I'm out. I'll see you real soon. Promise.